the Back to Blue here in Endicott, New York. And as you can see, we have so many vehicles. We have state and we have sheriffs here with us at this event, which is to celebrate backing the blue. Bear with me, folks. I'm trying to make sure I'm in a good position. Just want you to see how many vehicles and how many people are here. And they were of course taking donations for chow. We have even more vehicles, as you can see. So don't mind me. I'm also going to be taking photos. So I'm going to be taking photos as everyone's going to be leaving. And then when we arrive at our destination, along the way, I'm also going to be taking photos there, as well as doing the live stream. But this is the 2020 Broome County right, freedom is love. There are hundreds of people who are come out in the southern tier of New York to celebrate our law enforcement, our police officers, our state troopers, the people who have put their lives on the line every day for each and every one of us. And today they were also collecting. We were collecting food for them, as you can see. For the community, we were collecting chow, donations to help our community and those in need, much like our officers do. We have two state troopers on motorcycles, and we have a Broome County Sheriff in a vehicle as well to take us to our destination. I think it's going to be a wonderful trip, and I'm going to be live with you folks from here all the way through. And we're starting off, people are about to go. Hoorah! From the halls of Montezuma. That's a nice car. So if you're wondering, folks, I'm a little quiet because I'm also taking photos. We still have more vehicles coming. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? We still have a few more vehicles coming, folks. Look at that. All right, folks, we got the last vehicle. And of course, we've got the last vehicle coming up now. So I am on the move because that's the vehicle I'm in. And we've got, of course, Harley Davidson. Thank you, gentlemen. Thank you. All right, we are going. All right, sorry. All right, folks. You see them, right? Yep. So, sorry, folks. We're just a little bit behind some of the rest of the crowd. My own fault for that. And I apologize. Come on, kid. Go, go, go. Let us go. Go, go. You got it now. We're being safe on the road. Don't worry. So, yeah, we're pulling up the rear, but that's because they had to get me. Sorry. So, that's a shame. But we are on, we can still see some of the flags. We can still see the end of the procession. They are ahead of us. So they're not too far away. And we are on the way. I'm not going to mention the location yet because there are some people in the community who don't like the police. They don't like law enforcement and protecting the public. And so we don't want to give them a heads up. I know exactly where we're going. You'll realize it when we get there too. But I want you to see what's going on here, folks. So, as you can see, there's vehicles. You can see it in the background. Let me see if I can widen that out for you. You can see that they're right up ahead of us. All right. I'll zoom in again as we make the turn. So, we are in Endicott, New York, and we are going through, and people are loving this. You know what? There we go. We can see the vehicles down. And you see police officers up ahead. They are blocking it off. Zoom in a little bit. Nope, wrong person. There we go. And as you can see, here's our procession. I'm a little bit behind, but you know.
I apologize for my dirty windshield.
And don't worry about the windshield. We have some wonderful help from the People's Convoy giving me a ride right now so that I can be with you live and have taken photos, and I will have a video at the end of this with everything that's going on. As I said, here you can see we have the Broome County Sheriff who is helping to make sure that this is a safe procession and we're able to take care of everyone. So this is to make sure it's safe. And I mean, think about how many people in the community are out there today. They are supporting our law enforcement, supporting the people who support us every single day, and they don't ask for parades, they don't ask for anything. They just say thank you. They say thank you for just being a citizen and being in our community. That's all they ask for. And you know what? Sometimes it's nice to recognize them and say, hey, we know you're doing a good job. We know you're helping make our city safe. We know that you're helping to protect each and every one of us. Even the people who don't like the police, they're there to protect you too. And they do. because no one calls a crackhead when someone breaks into your house. It's just that simple, folks. Whoops. See, there we go. Whoops, sorry. Trying to get you a shot of that. Let me see if I can get an outside the camera. Beautiful, folks. Didn't that look beautiful, folks? All those vehicles. So we are, and again, I want to say thank you to the People's Convoy for giving me the ride so that I can talk with you and take photos. I want to say hello to Freedom Fox.
Is she on there?
She might be, but she was the one who gave us the video of the attack on Lee Zeldin, and I was very thankful for her for letting me use a copy of that. You see all those flags? Isn't that beautiful? All those beautiful flags. Let's see if I can. See, I want to. Windy. We should be able to catch up. Yep. We should be able to catch up to everyone now. Look at all those vehicles, folks. Look at that. That's a beautiful procession. And that's not including all the motorcycles that you saw go past. Don't those flags look beautiful? So I can't see comments that people are mentioning right now. But I will try to get to the comments after we get to the location. But see, people are just loving it. No, you're good. So see that procession, how far down it goes there? Can you see that? See, that's a local community that loves their police officers. Look at that. So, if I'm right by my count, there's a couple hundred people with us right now. I believe it's close to about 300. I think there's maybe 100 vehicles. If I am correct in my count there. I didn't get a chance to count each and every one of them, of course. I just love looking at all those flags and all those people who are saying, I love America. Who are saying, I love our police officers. I love our community. I love the rule of law. I mean, this isn't just a celebration of our law enforcement. This is a celebration of our community. the things that bring us all together, not the things that take us apart. This is what brings us together. America, the rule of law, our community, our friends and family. Gotta go back in. All right, hang on. There we go. So I believe this is something that everybody in the Southern Tier can agree with this. Look at that. People love this. See how they're waving? And you know why they love this? Because this is America. This is our country. What's this guy got a sign of? Abortion guy. Anti-abortion, excuse me. If I read the sign right. Not trying to make it political. Look at it. And you know, this is such a great thing. It's a little thing. It's just a little thing to just say hello to your neighbors. You know what? You know who hates this? Every criminal in the Southern Tier is terrified. Why? Because they know your neighbors, people in the community, support our police officers. They support safe communities. They support the rule of law. You know what? Criminals hate that. They want to be afraid. I just think that's beautiful. I really do. But I also honestly believe that the only people who don't like the Back to Blue, the only people who would complain about Back to Blue are the people who would want to commit the crimes in our community, the people who would want to divide our community, the people who don't believe that you have a right to defend yourself. Now, you don't have to agree with me. That's okay. This isn't about being political. You know what? The police defend the Democrats and the progressives just as much as they do Republicans and Libertarians, because we're all Americans. We're all in the same community. If nothing else, it reminds every single one of our officers that our community, everybody in our community, is paying attention. We pay attention when they do the right thing. We pay attention when they do the wrong thing. And you know what? It's great to remind them that we know they're doing the right thing, that they have been doing their job properly. And you know what? It's a nice little pick-me-up. It's a nice way of saying you're remembered and you're thanked. Gives them a motivation to continue to do the right thing, to do the right job, just as they have been doing. That's why in the Southern Tier, you know, there have been no cases of police abuse in years. Years. We lead the state in that because our police are doing the right thing. Because we remind them that we're paying attention and we thank them when they do the right thing. That's right, we are all Americans. And it's always beautiful in America when we say thank you to our heroes, the people who do the things no one else would do, the people that on 9/11 went into a burning building and saved lives, the people who go out and try and save our kids when they OD, stop that criminal from breaking into your house, protected you when you have that order of protection to try and get there to make sure you're going to be safe. That's what the police do. right maybe sometimes to say thank you? Isn't it right to say thank you for a really difficult job, dealing with some of the worst people in the world sometimes? All right, let's slow down a little bit. Let's see if we can get a good shot. I know, the Steadicam's not always the best. Trust me, folks, it's a lot harder to do this than you think. Make sure it's steady, let you know what's going on. We're about halfway to our location. Our police officers are making sure the parade is safe, that everyone can get to our location with the least interruptions to the public as possible, but yet at the same time making sure everybody's safe and everyone gets there all together. There we go. Wind doesn't like me. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Look at that. I think that's beautiful. I think it's a wonderful expression. Let me see if I can get to any of the comments that are here. You make
comments.
What's that? Oh, I can't. You can read them to me. I can't read the comments while we're. Oh, look at that line! Look at that line! Wow, that's so great! Look at that, folks. Isn't that great? Look at all those vehicles. So what are some of the people saying? Thank you, Joe. Thank you, Joe. What else is in there?
Cool Roy's in there.
Hey, Cool Roy. Good to see you. No, that's all right. Oh, hey, Cass. Good to see you guys. Oh, look at all those vehicles. Look at all those flags, folks. They're beautiful.
John R.
Hey, John. Good to be with you, John.
This is awesome.
Never defund the police. I agree with you, John. Never defund the police. Yes. Gratitude is a wonderful thing. You know, when you're grateful to people who do a good job for you, when we show gratitude, people feel good and they feel like they want to do more. Think about that in your own life. Think about, why do we do this? Why are we saying thank you to the police, to our law enforcement, our state troopers? Because it reinforces, it's positive reinforcement. You know what? Who likes being nagged at? Who likes being told they're evil or a demon? Nobody. No one wants to work that job. No one wants to do that. But you know what? When you tell them, I thank you for the job you're doing. It's a tough job. I know you're doing a good job. I know that you're doing the best that you can. You know what? People try to do even more. It actually helps us. It helps our community when we say thank you. Just like when you thank your firemen when they saved your life because your house was burning. They saved your dog, they saved your family. You thank them. Same idea. You thank the EMS and the EMTs that come out and save your life. Same idea. It's a wonderful thing to say thank you. It's humble, it's humility. And you know what I notice as we're driving along, and you may not notice it, folks. I know when I pop out, the wind is blowing the camera, so it's a little tricky to see sometimes. But you know what I notice? There are, every time we're passing by people, I'd say, 1 in 3, they wave, they're happy. People of every type as we go past them. 1 in 3, they're waving, they're happy to see this. People of all colors, people of all types of Americans, because they're in our community. And people appreciate that. Who said that? Hey, Joe Murray. Good to see you, Joe. Thank you for representing from down in the city. And Joe, thank you for your service. I know you're retired from the police force down in New York. I thank you for the job you've done. You did a fantastic job. And for many of the other retired officers that I know are watching the stream or will be watching this stream, I really appreciate each and every one of you. And here we are. We're now in the city of Binghamton. In case people who are watching this are wondering, we started up in Endicott. We're now in the city of Binghamton. Yes, the road's a bit bumpy, I know. I think it's wonderful to see so many people with American flags. We don't see that enough anymore. Just people saying, I love America. I mean, isn't that a good thing? I think it is. There you go. Lots of people just, if you're noticing on the sidelines, there's a lot of people. They're happy. They're happy. They're waving at us. Whoops. I know the camera's not exactly perfectly straight. That's okay. You try and do this. It's tricky. Doing it by hand, folks. Let's see if we can get a good outside shot. There we go. Yeah, folks, it's a little tricky to do that by hand. And to talk to you all at the same time. Well, I think it's a wonderful thing. I think it's a wonderful celebration. And I do want to say thank you to all the officers. I know many officers in Broome County and Vestal and Johnson City, the state police, all across the southern tier. And I know a lot of them do, they're just wonderful people. You'd be surprised how many of them are just regular people. Hell, I bet there's a bunch of officers that people don't even know are police officers. And they're in your community. You just think, hey, just a neat guy, neat woman. Men and women. know, I've seen the wonderful job they have done up front and personal. Hey, Jen. Whoa. Okay. That's why we keep an eye out. Yep, going right on down through downtown. Well, not through downtown. We're going down towards downtown, then we're going to be turning, as you can see. We'll be down on Front Street shortly. See if I get another shot of that crowd. Oh, look at that. I have no idea what he's saying.
Take me with you all.
Oh, take me with you. Okay.
Somebody's brakes.
Yeah, someone's got brakes. I don't know. Okay, and you can see the Binghamton Police have done a great job. Thank you. And for the members of Plot that go to the church we just passed by, yes, we love you too. Progressive leaders of tomorrow. The police come and protect you guys too. So, you know, we love you too. Just want to give you guys a shout out. Yes, we are on Front Street right now. Going towards Upper Front Street. We're almost there. Doing fine here, folks, and you know what? It's wonderful. Isn't this a wonderful thing? It's like a parade. And everyone loves a parade. You know, this reminds me, one of the reasons why I love law enforcement. I remember, I live in one of the, people who don't know, I live in one of the worst parts of Binghamton. I own a house out there. And I remember there was, not too many years ago, it was a Saturday night, 4 in the morning, and a guy on PCP broke into my house. There were 6 Binghamton police cars in 3 minutes at my door, arresting that individual who is high on PCP, trying to break in, trying to kill the people in the house that night. Who else does that? Not the neighbors. They didn't try and stop him. And I didn't want to shoot the guy. And you know what? Thank God I had police officers that showed up. Made it possible to stop that guy without having to use deadly force. Just one story, one personal story that I have of the police in the southern tier and how they were protecting lives. My life, the life of the guy with the PCB. There's many stories like that. You just don't hear them all the time because the major news media doesn't tell you about it all the time. Because they don't ask to be on the news every night. They're not like politicians. They're not asking to be patted on the back. But, you know, saying thank yous every now and then never hurts either. And we're passing by Otsinango Park, as you can see, which is on our right. And the road work, which is taking forever. Lots of vehicles.
Getting on the highway?
Huh?
I didn't know we were getting on the highway.
You'll see. It's part of the cutoff.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, you can't go that way.
Yeah. Because certain people decided we needed a roundabout. There were certain people. Oops. There we go. There were some people who thought that we needed a roundabout right there. Yeah. That's a good idea. We need a roundabout right there. I won't even say anything about the roundabout. Yeah. Go ahead. You got it. They're waiting for us. Because everybody loves a roundabout. Don't you, Binghamton? Everyone in Binghamton loves all 3 roundabouts. They're so helpful. Excuse me, all 4 of them. Excuse me, all 4. But anyway, I'm not gonna talk about the roundabout. And of course, we're coming by Broome, BCC. SUNY Broome is on our left. You know, one of those universities where they're supposed to teach people about the law, the Constitution, and they're supposed to teach people about why the police do such a good job in our community. That's what they're supposed to do. As you can see, that's the university right there. Come on. So, for people who don't know, this is Binghamton, New York. Or at least part of it. See, look at that. Oh, see how far down it goes? It goes all the way down, folks. Can't get any larger. Nope, can't zoom anymore. And look at all those vehicles and all those flags. I tell you, I really think it's beautiful. No, the motorcycles are way ahead of us. Motorcycles are already there.
Yeah, right.
Hey, Mike Bowie. Yeah, we were, I think I had mentioned it on my show last Sunday. I thought I did. I thought I had mentioned it. But I know it's on my Facebook. I had put it on Twitter. We've been talking about it for a while. Where's the news media? By the way, I sent our local news media, all of the regional news media, I sent them a letter. I think 2 or 3 letters telling them about today, asking them to be here to cover this. Yep, I got it. Hey guys.
Is that?
Yep. Some more of the people from the People's Convoy that joined us. Yeah. So yeah, the news media were made aware of this, by the way. So tonight, when you're watching the nightly news, when you're seeing the newspaper and you're wondering, hey, you know, I saw this on Facebook, I saw this live stream, I didn't know this was happening. No one told, you know what? We told all of the news, and actually, we send it even out to the New York Times. We notified the New York Times, we notified the Wall Street Journal, we notified WNBF, we let WSKG know about this. We reached out to, the Press and Sun, all of the local news media. Come on. All of the local news media stations. Oh, let me make sure it's very clear. I personally reached out to all the local news media and state media as well to tell them about this event. So when you're seeing the 6 o'clock news, you're seeing the evening news, you're looking at the newspaper on Monday, and they don't have any photos about this. When they pretend that this didn't exist, that no one wants to talk about the police and the state troopers and our law enforcement in our community in a positive manner, when they try and tell you that no one cares, guess what? They're lying to you, because I sent them letters personally telling them the date, the time, everything about this. I personally sent it out to Bob Joseph. I personally sent it to WSKG and the rest. So let's see if we can get a photo real quick. So I think you can see that, folks. So the bikes are already in. We've got people already there. Yes, we are going to a touch of Texas. That's right. That's our final destination, a touch of Texas. We are on Upper Front Street. As you can see, this is Upper Front Street. And we're just going on in. Let's see if we can get, so you can see some of the other vehicles. Don't wait for it. I've got a lot of still photos, and I will have even more still photos by the time we are done, that I will be sharing. A collection of some of the best photos. Look at all those vehicles, folks. Look at all those vehicles. Look at all those people. Look at all those people, folks. Yeah. Two puppies see each other. Yeah, two of the puppies are seeing each other and they're all excited.
Should have gone the other way.
No, either way, it's okay. I'll make it work. All right, before you go anywhere else, stop for a second. I just want you to get an idea of how many people are here, folks. Just to give you a whole idea of just how many people are out here with us right now. I'm also going to try and take a photo. Okay. Just trying to give you guys a sense of how many people are out here. Okay. Yep. Look at all the vehicles. Isn't that wonderful, folks? All these people, they're your neighbors, your friends. They love you. They love our police officers.
Yeah.
They love our state troopers. They love our law enforcement. They want them to do as good a job as they can because just like you want a safe home. You want a safe community. Hey! Good people. We're live. All right. Oops. I think it's just beautiful, folks. I really do. To see the community come together. So many people. I think it's just wonderful. The white van. Yeah, but we should be fine right here. So right here, anywhere right here should be fine. It's plenty of stuff. I think more so they stopped with a motorcycle, so everyone knew where to react. There we go. So folks, I think this is fantastic. I mean, look at this. These are the people who are happy to support you and me and our local officers. These are the people who are going to help make sure we're all safe and we're all okay. And I think it's a beautiful thing to see. It makes me feel safe in my community. It makes me feel wonderful and happy to know that so many people believe in our police, so many people believe in law and order to make sure that we're all going to be safe in our community. I think it's a wonderful thing. Seriously, folks, I think this is a wonderful thing to make sure that we know that crime isn't welcome in the Southern Tier. That law and order is important to each and every one of us, and that makes us unified. It's a beautiful thing, don't you think? I mean, take a look at this. Again, folks, I want you to see all these people. Isn't that beautiful? Mind you, I got to pull out my camera here. I'm going to try and take some pictures of that too. Try and do it with one hand. It's a little hard. You want to see a real trick? Go and live stream and take photos at the same time. It's tricky. It's not the easiest thing to do. It's a learned habit. I've been doing it a long time, so I can do both. Most of the time. Most of the time. And by the way, folks, we are taking donations for chow, but we're live. And so you can make a donation to chow. Just bring in the donation, canned food. Just bring in a can of food, bring in, actually, you tell them.
Hello. We have a nice raffle going here. You can either donate a couple $dollars and try to win these nice things, or you can bring any item of food, and we will take anything right now at this point in time. I also brought free donuts and candy for everybody. So we thank you for your donation. Stop by and see us. Have a great day.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
See, and just so you can see, got lots of donuts here. We got lots of candy here in case you want to bring your kids on by. We've got, there's the church. So there's always something it's worthwhile doing. Always a happy thing to be part of. Look at that. So it's not just for our police, it's also for our community. It's for feeding our community. We can do all of those things at once. We can do that all together. So it's something you can do. You can do so many things at once. To love America, love our law enforcement, love the laws in our country, help feed our community. That's what this is all about. A little bit of all those things. And by the way, there are a couple of politicians here. I know Sophia Resinetti is here. I saw her as we were coming in. I'm going to try and see if we can find her and talk with her about this. Isn't this beautiful, guys?
We did great, right? We stayed together.
We kept everybody together. We got them all here at once. It's always a good thing. And don't forget, folks, there's a raffle. So you can come down right now. There is a raffle right now. Say hi.
Hey, yes, come get your raffle tickets. Be here to win. It's first drawn, first pick.
There you go. And you get a neat shirt. Look at that shirt.
The store will be back open on Monday. Go to Broome Backs the Blue, and there's a store. You just have your order placed, and you have it shipped to you, and you're all set.
There you go. How much does that cost?
Which? The shirts?
Yeah.
Depends on what you order. There's t-shirts, sweatshirts, long sleeve shirts. They're all a little different.
Look at that. See? So you got all of it, folks. Where can they go to find out? Where do they go to find out about it?
Go to Facebook, Back the Blue, Broome County Backs the Blue Facebook page.
See, you heard it?
The store will be right there. You just click on it and it takes you right to the link.
See, folks, that's how easy it is. It's just that simple. Just that simple. You can just go to Facebook and you'll be able to go in and get a t-shirt and say, I love my community. I support my local police officers. I support law and order, and I believe in America. It's just that easy. Hey, I like that. I like that flag. You got one of both, huh?
One of both. Solidarity with Canada.
There you go. I love that. Thank you.
Thank you.
And I see there's Sophia right down there. I'm going to see if I can get Sophia to talk with us for a quick moment. I know they're in the middle of a conversation.
That's what you think.
I'm going to see if I can get them on with us. But I know they're in the middle of a conversation. I don't want to get their private conversation. Hang on a moment, folks, while I'm trying to get attention, see if I can get her to speak with us. Yeah, she's talking with a bunch of people right now, and I don't want to take her away from that. Huh. Who can do this for me? Hang on a moment, folks. I know, I'm trying to do... Hey, cute puppies. Oh, they look like a good boy and girl. Cute puppies.
Nice to see the dogs.
Just do me a favor. Can you just hold this? Maybe you can talk in. It's live right now. You don't have to do anything. It's just live. But wherever you point it is where it's going to look. You can say hello. Actually, real quick, say hello.
Hi guys, thanks for coming.
There you go. See, just there you go. Here's Roxanne. She put this together amongst a few of us, but she's brains behind it all. She did a great job this year. She's done a great job each year, and she's going to do me a favor and hold this for a second, and then I'm going to come right back to you folks. So there you go.
Okay.
And you can point it wherever you want to point
Wherever
it.
I want?
Wherever you want to point
Okay,
it.
I'm sure you already got all this.
That's
but-
all right. You can talk to people. Tell them why you did it.
Okay.
Okay. That's a pretty cool Jeep. Flashing lights.
Well, then there's the distinction between
Got it. Rich David showing up.
you know, there's a permit in your state. There's no
Where'd Molly head off to? Okay. Hi guys. How are you? I think this thing is live, so I won't put you on camera.
Okay. How are you?
I'm good. How about yourself?
Good. We enjoyed it.
Awesome. It turned out very nice.
Yeah.
I was very surprised. We had a lot of curveballs thrown at us at the last minute.
Really?
Well, yeah, Touch of Texas was supposed to be open with food and music,
Yeah.
and they forgot us, and they're on vacation. They thought it was next weekend, so. And then we were not expecting a police escort, and the one that showed up was from Tioga, not Broome County. So,
I don't understand what the shortfall with Broome County was.
well, I think the problem is that there are so many lawsuits against the county right now that they don't want the liability. So it worked out, and that's all that matters.
Yeah.
It could have been a nightmare, but it wasn't. So, yeah. Thanks.
John said he was a little bit of a mess there, but only for a minute.
Well, there are a few people, especially in your Jeep group, that don't keep up. A couple at the end.
It wasn't us,
Some of these Jeeps are pretty cool.
aren't they?
Hope this ain't live because I
Huh?
was talking.
Yeah, it was. Serious. I said it was live.
No, just that, you know, we had, it could have been worse than it was, that we had Tioga
That's all right. Don't worry.
and Broome County didn't show up, and they wanted to know why, and I said they don't want the liability. So.
Yeah. Well, you know what? The truth is the truth, and they'll just have to deal with that. Yes, folks, we're telling you the truth. We let you know what's going on. By the way,
My entourage. How are you?
by chance, folks, you can see
Reaching out and everything. I really appreciate it.
you can see here's Sophia Resinetti. She's with us. Sophia is running for the New York State Assembly, and she's out here also supporting the police.
Absolutely, 100%.
Okay, and so I'm always happy to see that you're here with us. By the way, we also have Rich David here with us, as you can see, and he's also running for elected office. And so we've had a wonderful turnout here, you know, and we still see more people are coming out. You too can come out. I just want people to know you too can come out. You too can be part of this, and it's a wonderful thing. We still have more and more people are coming, and they are setting up. We're at a Touch of Texas. Let me show you the logo there. There it is. See that? Touch of Texas. Now, I know a lot of people are wondering, I normally do my Sunday live stream at 2:30, and obviously today, where am I? I'm here. Why? Because this is important. It's important for you to see that our community is unified, because so much of the news media wants to tell you that we're not unified, that we're not all together. That's not true. That's not true. They want to tell you that police are evil or bad. That's not true. You know what? It's just not real. And you know why they tell you that? Because they want you to be afraid. They want you to obey. They want you to do whatever they say. You know what? How about this? I want to have my police who actually know that I love them, that I support them, that I want them in my community, that I do not want to defund them, that I want them to have the easiest job possible, and I know when they're doing something that's difficult in this job, that I do support them when they do the right thing and they protect everyone. Is that such a terrible thing to ask for? Is that so difficult? I don't think it is. And I think that when I tell them that I support them when they do the right thing, that when they're doing their jobs and they're protecting our communities and they're keeping so many of us alive and well, you know what? I think they appreciate that. It gives them a reason to show up at work the next morning. There's some people who say, oh, you should defund the police. It's not these people. And you know why? Because we all love our police. Because our police protect us. They take care of us. They help us. They help you. You know what? I hope more people are doing this in their communities across this nation. In California, in New Jersey, in Illinois. Maybe if we had a few more events like this, saying we back the police, that we support our police officers and the difficult job that they are doing, that our communities thank them for protecting us from the worst of the worst, for helping us in the worst of moments when we are in our most difficult times in our lives. You know what? Maybe if we did a little bit more of that, Chicago might be a little bit better. Detroit might be a little bit better. We might see places like LA and New York State, New York City. They'd be better places if we could just say, you know what? We love you, officers. We thank you for what you do. Maybe if we motivated them and reminded them that we love them because they're part of our community too. Love thy neighbor. What's so wrong with that? Is there anything wrong with that? And the only people who would tell you you shouldn't be doing this are the people that don't want you to be safe. That's what I believe. Because I think this is beautiful. These people are beautiful. And I can't think of any reason why I wouldn't want my neighbors to be as safe as me. I don't know any reason why I wouldn't want my neighbors to be protected as much as I can be protected. To know that all of our communities are safe, that there is someone 24 hours a day looking out for you and me when we're in our cars break down, we're on the side of the road, they're there to help us. When we call 911, they show up. And some people say, oh, well, they don't show up right away. Not when you defund the police and you overwork them. You know what? How about this? Support them. Support them. Don't have fewer police. Let's have more police. That's what I say. So, I just want you to know that in Broome County, in the southern tier of New York, people love their police. We love our community. We love America. And if you don't agree with that, the problem isn't the police. The problem isn't me. The problem's not you. It's the problem of the person who says, I don't want to protect America. I don't want you to be safe. That's the person I'm afraid of. That's the person I'm worried about. It's not the police, that's for sure. But I say, come on down. We have several officers who are here who are watching the event, and they're making sure everyone's okay. You have some wonderful people in the community. Come meet your neighbors. Ask them and talk with them about why they support the police, and actually talk to the police and tell the police why you support them. And there's some politicians here who can donate for chow. These are all wonderful things. I hope that you've had a great time watching all the vehicles, seeing all the support, the love of our community, the love of our law enforcement. I hope you've enjoyed that. I have. And I want to say thank you to everybody who's been with us for the last hour. I'm going to be doing a video of a lot of still shots that I've been taking, and I'll have that up soon. But until then, I want to say thank you. God bless you. God bless our law enforcement. And I look forward to talking to you again very soon.